You can't get financial aid unless you have your status here, green card, or you're a citizen.
When you're going and you don't have you don't get financial aid or any sort of support, you just feel that, you feel really down, and then you have to work long hours to support your family already, and then you're having to work extra for your own self. It just makes a person feel really upset and stuff, and they usually end up dropping out of college.
Undocumented people really don't get a loan because they don't have any kind of papers to show it to the people who would be giving you the loans. And another thing is that you really can't go to any highly demanding school because they're really expensive. And I am a very well performing student, and I know that I have the ability to go to any school that I want, whether it's highly demanding or not. But being undocumented is the only thing that gets in my way of getting into a good college because I can't get financial aid. It makes me feel I'm kind of inferior.
I worked so hard thinking I'm gonna get a scholarship or go into a really good school. That was my dream, so yeah.
Immigrant students are harassed all the time, I see, by security and teachers. Security would constantly pick on Desis students or Asian students. I think it's wrong because everybody's the same, and just because you're from a different country or you're an immigrant shouldn't mean that you're less of a person than everybody else.
He makes really, really bad jokes on them and makes fun of them because of how they act, their accent, their pretty much everything.
They're sitting there doing nothing, and people start attacking them about their legal status and calling them aliens, and it's not nice.
I feel really bad, and I actually try to stop my friends from saying that because I really don't like seeing others hurt.
It makes me feel as if I'm getting bullied. It makes me feel like that I would want to go in and help him, but there's nothing I can do about it, so nothing.
It's a shame because we're all students. It upsets me on a humane level. It's not necessary to be doing that, and just to see it, it just reminds me of how much society puts down people just for being a little bit different. Students need their immigrant status protected in school because if any of their information is released, they can be deported.
I also confessed to my college counselor about my status, so I'm sometimes afraid that if he gets angry by any chance, he might just report me. If the school promises that they could protect their status, then they could have a good learning experience and they wouldn't be afraid to speak up in school.
They're already looked down upon because they're different, they're from a different country. If their status is exposed, they could face deportation, and their family's status can be exposed as well. They could be sent to detention centers, and it would want them to stop going to school, and that could increase dropout rates and more students won't want to go.
Students need to have their status protected at school so they won't be judged. A lot of students, they're scared of being deported. Students that just want their education, and they're just being judged by the fact of a paper, because of the fact that they're not born here, because their family came here for a better life.